name's Aaron with the Restring Theory stringing system, and this is our introduction to stringing electric guitars. If you still have any questions about this video, go to our website, www.restringtheory.com, go under the videos tab, find the electric section, and find a video that's more specific to your instrument. If we don't have one, send us an email and let us know. Today I'm going to be using my Restring Theory kit to restring the instrument. You can be working on nearly any flat space. Today I'm able to work on my workbench, but we've designed the kit so that you'll be able to work on nearly any flat surface. Tabletop, countertop, on your desk, bed of a truck, or you could even string right on top of your case. We're going to start by loosening up the strings. We want to loosen them enough so that there isn't tension on the strings and we can actually hold them up above the fretboard with our hands. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the strings and I'm going to clip them one by one. I want to make sure that the strings have been loosened enough that the strings aren't going to go flying, and that the whole time I'm doing this I keep my face up away, because you never know if a string's going to go up and hit you. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hold high enough that I don't get poked by the ends of the strings, and I'm going to unwind them from the post. Now I take the back end of the strings and bring them out the back of the guitar, and we're ready to clean and polish the instrument. I'm going to start with a lemon oil to clean the fretboard. What this is going to do is going to break down a lot of the dead skin cells and built up sweat on there. For more info on cleaning and care for your guitar, check out our website under the videos tab under care and cleaning. I'm going to polish the instrument up, making sure that I get all of my pickups, my bridge, my pots, everything else like that. And then we're going to be ready to put strings on. The first thing you need to do when taking the strings out of the package is make sure you lay them out so you'll remember which string is which. Some companies will even color code the balls so that you're able to tell which string is which. Now I'm going to thread them into the guitar, making sure that my largest string goes on the bass side, whatever that is. For a right-handed guitar, it would be the far side there. For a left-handed guitar, you'd want to start on the other side. Now that I have those done, I'm going to lay them off to the side so that we can just string it one by one. The first method of string winding that I'm going to show you is the standard winding method. For more info on different winding methods, check out our video on the various winding methods. For the first one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread it through the hole. I'm going to bend the string at the top and then hold that with my thumb, and then I'm going to begin winding the string up around the post. I want to try to leave enough excess to get about 2 to 3 wraps around the post, and here you'll see I've got about 2 wraps, so I should be good to go. The next method that I'm going to show you is called the fishhook method. The fishhook method, I'm going to take the string, I'm going to wrap it back around towards the inside of the headstock and bring it under itself. I'm going to bend it back over the top, and that's going to create that fish hook around the post, which is going to help the string stay in place better. I'm going to wind it up, once again making sure that I have enough excess to get about 2 to 3 wraps around the post. Everything looks good, so we can move on to the next one. The next method is called the speed method. This is my preferred method and the one that I normally use. I'm going to wrap the string around the post and then thread it through the hole. This way I don't have to leave as much slack, and I'm able to wind it up a little bit quicker. As soon as I have it back through the hole, taking care to make sure that the string isn't overlapping itself, I pull it tight and then I begin winding it up. You can see I didn't have to wind it nearly as much, and I've got my 2 to 3 wraps around the post. Now for the rest of the restring, I'm going to go ahead and do the speed method on all of my other strings, taking care to make sure that I get my strings underneath those string trees there. Then on the top 2 strings, your E and your B, or your first or your second, I'm going to make sure that I get more wraps around the post. I'm aiming for about 3 to 4. Now that I've got my strings on, I'm going to tune it up. There's all your tuning notes, and I don't want to cut the strings quite yet. I want to let them stretch in a little bit more. While I'm waiting, I'm going to check my setup. First thing I do is place a quarter on the 12th fret, make sure my strings hover just barely above the quarter. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to capo the first fret, and then I'm going to hold down the fret on the very end of the fretboard. Now, normally your midpoint on the neck is going to be about the 8th fret, but wherever that midpoint is, I want to slide a piece of paper in between the string and the fret and make sure that the string isn't touching the fret. The next thing that I'm going to do is hold down the 3rd fret, slide the piece of paper in between the string and the 1st fret, and now I've checked my setup. After tuning it one more time, I'm going to cut off the excess on the ends there, and then my guitar is all good to go. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any more questions, concerns, or anything like that, you can email us at mail@restringtheory.com or go visit our website, www.restringtheory.com, to watch more helpful videos or to get your restring theory kit.